Let's start, friend. Our first day of English speaking practice. The harsh truth about success no one talks about. They believe success is inevitable. It's easy to believe that the lucky ones had something we don't: talent, ideas, drive, creativity, special skills. This isn't true. All successful people reached success through mistakes and losses. They didn't give up and keep trying. If you want to achieve outstanding results, first stop comparing yourself to others. Set a goal and evaluate yourself based on your progress towards it. They make their own choices. You can wait for years to be recognized, chosen, or promoted. This is unproductive. Today, thanks to the internet and social media, and opportunities to showcase your talent are virtually limitless. You can share your music, create and promote your own products, and attract investors without anyone's help. They knew the most patient wins. Paradoxically, the last can become the winner. This happens when competitors lose their nerves, give up, betray their principles, and forget their values. Competitors may be smarter, more educated, richer, but they lose because they can't go the distance. Sometimes it's wise to abandon ideas and projects, but never abandon yourself. If you believe in what you are doing, you don't give up. They do what others don't want to do. Successful people go where no one else wants to go and see opportunities where there only see difficulties, only bumps and thumps ahead. They move forward. They act, not just think and plan. Strategy is not a product. Success is achieved not through planning but through action. Develop an idea, create a strategy, and release the product as soon as possible. Then greater feedback and improve. ये हमारे first. Let's go next story. The difference between the wise and foolish. One day a student came to the master and asked, Master, how does a wise man differ from a fool? It was a quiet Sunday morning. The master was sipping green tea and pondering the essence of eternity. However, for the sake of student, he set aside his cup and with unfinished tea, ceased his reflections, stood up and led the student behind him. The master took the student to the mountain, to a slope where there had recently been a minor landslide, and at the foot of the mountain lay stones of various sizes. The master told the student to carry all the stones to the top of the mountain. There were many stones, and the student hauled them all day, while the master sat in the shade of a tree, reading a work different, by the great philosopher Danu on the essential difference between the claps of one right and one left palm. The student was very tired, but by sunset he had finally moved all the stones. He approached the master, proud of the work he had done, and asked, Master, may I now know the answer to my question? No, the master shook his head. You are not yet ready. But why is it necessary to carry all these stones? Grumbled the student. There the master raised his index finger. A wise man would have asked that question before he started carrying them. Very nice. Let's go on third chapter. 5 steps towards your dream. Forget not. Be mindful of your wording. Saying, I don't want to be alone and unhappy again won't work as an affirmation or might attract the opposite. It lacks and desired result. It's unspoken and left out. The subconscious ignores, not trying, referring. I am happy beside me as a strong, loving, and beloved man. It will always do this way. Dismiss doubts. It might seem unattainable. I want a house by the sea, but that's unrealistic. Such thoughts create a mindset that the house on the coast will never be, as there will always be other needs, unexpected expenses, and unsuitable climates. Let's go of doubts. Be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, why do I need this? What will I gain when the dream come true? If your motivation is unclear, it won't work. Check the dream for adequacy. It should be reasonable, achievable, and safe for others. Otherwise, it will turn against you. As Omar Khayyam said, the evil emitted by you will inevitably return to you. The evil emitted by you will inevitably return to you. Consider the wording. When dreaming of a beautiful slim body, you might say, I want to lose weight and be slim. This is a vague formulation. How many kilograms do you want to lose? In what time frame? By what method? Understand what and when you want to achieve. Thanks, friends. This is our three chapter for first day for practice of English speaking skills. Let's we meet tomorrow with new three chapters. Now, take care, friends.